Now that you've been thinking about your teaching platform paper and the top things that you want to include that are important to you about teaching, this short video will explain how I want you to think about putting your paper together. So essentially, you will have an opening paragraph that's an introductory paragraph, kind of just explaining your background on why you want to become a teacher in the first place and what's motivating you to work with a certain kind of student. Then you're going to be thinking about your 5 essential aspects that you've already identified. So, for example, are you saying that it's important that teachers are caring, or maybe that they are competent in their knowledge of the curriculum? Whatever it was that you came up with. And so at the bottom of this page, you can jot down your 5 ideas right here. And it says, though, be careful, make sure they don't overlap. So, an example of that is you might say that teachers should be caring and they should also want what's best for kids. Those are kind of the same idea. So you want to have 5 separate ideas. So after you jot those down on here, and then after you've written your introductory paragraph, then you're going to look at this graphic to help you understand how to write the rest of your paper. So you take the first essential aspect that you thought of. Let's take teachers should be caring and they should be concerned for their students. Put that essential aspect in the circle at the bottom. And then as you write your paragraph for that essential aspect, you'll start your paragraph by identifying the aspect. Then you need to explain, what does this mean to me? So I can't just say that teachers are caring. I want you to go on ahead and say what you think that means. What is a caring teacher? What does a caring teacher look like? Then you'll transition into talking about, why is this aspect important for education? So why is it important that teachers are caring people based on the definition that I've already provided? And then finally, you need to add something that says, what does the research say? So for your essential aspect, you'll want at least one outside resource, maybe a journal review, information from a website, something that you can say talks about the need for teachers to be caring individuals. And then you'll write about that. So I would assume that it would take 1 to 2 paragraphs to talk about the first essential aspect, and that would be the model that you would use. You would talk about why it's important to you, why it's important to education, and what does the research say about it. Remembering having at least one outside resource, not just your opinion. Also, use textbooks. That'd be a great place to get some information. And then you'll move on to your second essential aspect. So perhaps your second aspect is teachers should be knowledgeable of the content they're teaching. Put that in the circle, then start talking about, what does that mean to you? What does it mean that they are knowledgeable about their content area? And explain it. Why is it important to education that teachers be knowledgeable at their content area? And then finally, what does the research say about that? And that's where you include the information from your one outside resource. You will do this model for every one of your 5 essential aspects, and that is how you put your paper together. And then you write a conclusion paragraph, wrapping up all of your thoughts from the entire paper, stating that this is your teaching platform at this moment in your career. And it's almost like you're writing a type of a mission statement for how you feel about teaching. All right, and then that's it. You'll edit it, and you will make sure you have good grammar and punctuation and proper spelling. And then don't forget to include a reference page where you put a bibliography context for each of those outside resources that you used in this paper.